Hello YouTube, I'm here to do an update. We had our baby boy. Silas was born on June 27th at 10:35 a.m. And it's still kind of surreal that he's here. He came a lot earlier than we expected. Or I shouldn't say a lot, like it wasn't super early. Hey buddy, I'm making a video. Sam, can you come say hi? Say hi. Look, you can see yourself. So to hi. YouTube. Say hi YouTube. Hi. Oh, you're a little out of there. Say hi, YouTube. Hi. So this is the oldest, the biggest brother. Okay. Can you check on Natalie for me? So he is a super big helper. Like right now. Okay, I can see her. I can see her. So yeah, Silas Kenneth was born on June 27th at 10:35. I think I already said that. And I was only 37 weeks pregnant. But I was 37 weeks and 3 days, maybe, right around there. So it wasn't like crazy early, but it was early enough. Do you need something?
I'm just gonna watch you.
Oh, don't do that. That makes me feel weird. He said, I'm just gonna watch you. That makes me feel awkward. Go hang out with Natalie.
That's pretty cool, Mom.
Oh, thank you. What Mommy asked you to do? Go hang out with Natalie. Mommy doesn't know how to edit. You need to learn how to do that.
You don't know how to edit?
I don't know how to edit. Do you know how to edit?
To what? To do what?
To like chop up your videos so that people don't watch this part. So Sam is 8 and he knows a lot about computers. Okay, so
That is really mean, Mom.
what is really mean? I'm sorry. No, I said you know a lot about computers. Okay. Sorry about that. So he's an awesome big brother while I'm thinking of that. Him and Natalie have adjusted really well to Silas, and I will show Silas here in just a minute. So basically I went into the doctor at 37 weeks for like a normal routine visit, and I was super swollen. I had signs of preeclampsia, and my whole pregnancy I had normal blood pressure. And that day my blood pressure was like 160 over 100, and my feet were like insane. I mean, just huge. Swollen, and my weight was like super rapid. In fact, the last update I made, I mentioned that my feet were my weight was just super rapidly, I was rapidly gaining weight. There's a little bit of mommy brain going on here. That's at least what I'm gonna blame it on. Anyway, so I went into my doctor's appointment, and my doctor came in after the nurse took my blood pressure, and he was like, are you ready to go downstairs? You ready to have this baby? Because where your OB appointments are is in the same building. It's in the hospital, but just on a different level than labor and delivery. And so I looked at him and I was like, really? Like, is my blood pressure that bad? I knew 160 over 100 was awful, but I didn't know if it was like super dangerous or not. And apparently it is. And they knew that the baby was big because at 32 weeks that he was measuring 3 weeks ahead. And anyway, so I went in and I was already 2 centimeters dilated. I had the best delivery I've ever had. It was so really fast. I'm going to do that in a separate video, but basically it was my best delivery ever. It made me feel like I could do it over again in a heartbeat, where with my first 2, I didn't feel that way at all, like not even close. So the labor and delivery was really good. I keep thinking about it. It was so good, which is really strange. I've never had that experience. Sorry if I'm super ghost white. I tried to get like good natural lighting to make this video, and I think it's almost like too light. Anyway, so Silas is here, and Natalie is 6. She was 16, almost 17 months old when he was born. And she's adjusting well. I thought she'd be a lot more like wanting him out of my lap and wanting me to herself, and she hasn't been as much that way as I expected. She's really transitioned pretty well. It's almost like she's just young enough that it hasn't really been a huge thing for her. There has been some moments where any mom with 2 under 2 probably has experienced this, where it's kind of scary. It's like in just a blink of an eye, like she could kind of be on him, or like I put his bouncer on the ground one time. I keep it up when she's awake, and then I put it down when she's sleeping, and I forgot to put it back up, and she went and like almost sat on him. Things like that. It's like, oh my God, you can't leave them for a minute, and that's stressful, that's hard. But I pretty much deal with that by not putting him down anywhere where she can reach him, and also just trying to really teach her, like we do with our little dog too, you know, nice touch, gentle touch, baby, you know, you don't want to make him cry, things like that. And she's doing really as well as I could have asked for. And then Sam, who keeps going up and down the stairs, is doing really well as well. He will hold Silas for me. He loves having a brother. There has been some moments where, you know, he's not getting as much attention because of the babies and things like that. So that's been hard. And, you know, after you have a baby, it's like you're super emotional. So that's been a little tough. There's been some tough moments, some long nights, things like that. But overall, it's been good. Breastfeeding is going well, but man, it's hard. It's so incredibly demanding. I thought it was hard with Natalie too, but having basically two babies or two under two, breastfeeding is a challenge. Silas is doing well. His latch is really, really good on my left side. On my right side, it's a little awkward. I'm trying different holds with him. But it got to the point where I actually had to start pumping on my right side because I was so engorged, because I couldn't get him to stay latched on because I was already kind of engorged, and then the engorgement got worse. And so I had to start pumping, and then I had like an oversupply. So just that to me is just, that's hard. But his latch on my left side is great, and his weight is great. His first doctor's appointment, he had already he was 8 pounds, 11 ounces at birth. Oh, I didn't say that earlier. So when he was born almost 2.5 weeks early. Yeah, over 2.5 weeks early. And he was 8 pounds, 11 ounces and 19.5 inches. And he left the hospital at 8 pounds, 6 ounces. And at his first doctor's appointment, he was 8'2", and then a week later he was 9'4". Is that right? No, that's not right. He was 8'6", and then 9'4". Yeah, so it was almost a pound that he gained in a week. So breastfeeding is doing its job, even though it's feeling kind of challenging. I'm gonna go ahead. I've been talking for 7 minutes, sorry, and show you Silas. So the lighting is a lot darker over here. There is Mr. Silas, and he's really sweet. He's got a very like mellow personality. Of course, he's a newborn. Oh no, bad dreams. So you can see his whole body there. But yeah, that's him. He's got kind of a far back hairline, but he's got a lot of hair there in the back. And he's not as chunky as Natalie was, but he's definitely a big boy. Natalie, can you say hi? She's watching Yo Gabba Gabba. Come here. Come say hi. Are you drawing? Come say hello. Say, I'm a big sister. I'm a big sister. Oh, that's funny. She sees the TV in the camera. Can you blow a kiss and say hi? You're going to be quiet? This girl is not quiet very often, so it's really funny that she's being so quiet. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. You're so pretty. Can you blow a kiss? Oh, so nice. Can you say Silas?
Silas.
Silas. And who's your big brother? Who can you say? Sammy?
Sammy.
Say Sammy. Sammy. She says it really clear sometimes. Sammy. Is awesome. So she loves Yo Gabba Gabba, in case I've never mentioned that before. I'm going to show you guys a belly shot real quick, and then I'll wrap this up since it's already so long. Okay. So if you saw my 37-week video that I made, that was my last update. I said I was rapidly gaining weight, as I mentioned in this vlog as well. And oh my God, I was, because, let me itch my nose, sorry. I was super, super, super swollen. And every time I got on the scale, I was gaining like a pound a day. Like it was really bad. And that was for like the last 2 weeks. So that's how much fluid I was retaining. I just got huge. Let me see if this is low enough. So I'm 2 weeks postpartum, and I have a long way to go, of course, but this is me from the side. And there's the belly. It's kind of weird. It's all gone and it's super mushy gushy. So that's not fun. But I lost a ton of the water weight. So even though I'm really, really far from where I want to be, and I was overweight before I even got pregnant, so I can't blame it all on the pregnancy, right? I am just really so glad that the swelling is gone. I didn't even mention, so I was swollen for the last 2 or maybe even 3 weeks of the pregnancy, and then after I had him for 10 days, and the swelling was almost worse. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.